Hi YouTube, it's Lonnie. Today we're going to talk about some pop culture magic. My understanding of pop culture magic and how I practice it is that we give these icons power through our attention, love, devotion. There are just some things that speak to us in film, song, fiction. Working with characters and ideals can be just as transformative, I believe, as working with a deity. So, specifically today, I want to talk about our modern mythos, comic book heroes. Their stories have been made even more accessible through movies and TV shows. I want to share with you some ideas for magical workings with superheroes. Uh, he had to be first. He's the original superhero. Superman. Uh, where am I? Known for his strength and ability to protect, the Man of Steel is a great spiritual ally. Here's an idea on how to work with him. Call on Superman for protection. Superman's cape, according to some versions, came with him from Krypton. Well, most versions. It was his baby blanket, and Ma Kent worked it into his suit as his cape. It is indestructible, and Superman is shown frequently using it to protect and shield the people that he's rescuing. So, for this spell, you'll need a piece of red cloth to symbolize the king, some string, a pencil, and paper. Something to write with. So, in your sacred space, gather these materials. Think about the power of Superman. Maybe have an image, watch a clip from a movie or show, listen to the theme song from Smallville. You consider who you want to protect. I use it for myself, my family, and my pets. Write the names on a piece of paper and fold it up so you can wrap your cloth around it. Use the string to hold it together. Set in a sunny window, a sacred space, or carry on your person for protection. Next, I wanted to talk about Wonder Woman and the Lasso of Truth. The Lasso of Truth is famous for its ability to, get the truth out of anyone. It also gives the wielder control over a person. It can be used defensively. In one comic, it absorbed a nuke. One version has it taken from the girdle of Aphrodite, another Gaia. In the Gaia version, the strand from the girdle is worked into a rope by Hephaestus, forged in the fires of Hestia. So here we have a blend of a pop culture icon with some real world deity veneration. What I use is a gold cord for the Lasso of Truth. I made mine long enough to wrap around the table that I do my tarot card readings on all the time. And I'll get to that in a moment. But, in your sacred space, light a candle for Hestia. Hold your cord and meditate on an idea or image of Wonder Woman with her lasso. Pass the cord through the fire safely, just over it. Then set the cord somewhere safe near the candle and wait for it to burn out. Use with truth spells. If you're down with it, domination work. Or I use mine, as I mentioned, with reading tarot. I circle the table with the cord before I lay the cards down to honestly see what spirit is telling me. And my final example is Captain America. I had to work in a Marvel hero. Steve Rogers, aka Captain America, is the leader of the Avengers. He always sees the best in people, and as a true leader can bring it out in them. He didn't give up on Bucky after he was brainwashed assassin because he still saw his friend in there. He chose Sam Wilson to be his successor because he knew the man's character and that he'd be able not only to live up to the legacy but make his own mark as Captain America. This is a simple exercise. Call it self love, channeling, automatic writing. Get an image of Cap and a notebook and pen. Light a candle or incense if you need the ambiance. Now think hard about what Steve would say to you right in this moment if he could. What talent would he remind you that you have? What have you been doing right? List all the good that he sees in you. So, I hope I've given you a jump off point to explore the world of pop culture with the characters that inspire you. Please, down in the comments, share your ideas for working with your favorite pop culture icons, whether they be comic book heroes, fictional witches, uh, celebrities, how you use their music, how you use the characters they've created in your magic, or just empower yourself. If there's any that you would like to see me give my hand at trying to come up with a spell or an incantation or something of that effect, drop them down in the comments and I'll look at them for future video ideas. All right, so that's all I have for us today. I appreciate you listening, especially if you made it this far. I'll have my link to Blue Sky, that's where I'm most active, down in the description. And have a good one.